Hey Jamil, do you think labeling the things that happen as form, appearances, thoughts, deception? Because nothing is that. It's all one happening feeling. I think that while you're separate, something that the separate person can do, even though ultimately that separate person isn't doing anything, this is a description of a happening, not a prescription. But while that person feels separate, is it can just recognize that something's not true. So if you're really lost in thoughts and feelings, like you believe that somebody's really done something to you and really violated you, there can just be this recognition that it's not true. Like there can be a thought that comes in and says, this isn't true. And then through that thought coming in, there can be an exploration of what's happening. So you can then go down into the feelings and see that the feelings aren't true, that you're feeling anger, and underneath that anger, say, there's vulnerability or fear. It normally comes in two categories, a feeling of lack of love or a fear of death. So you can see that maybe there's the fear of death underneath or something. So just acknowledge everything that's happening. And by that acknowledgement, what happens through time is that the separate self has less energy going into itself. And as that happens, as you just see that that's not true, then there is this instant dropping into presence. It just sort of clears the way. It might not feel like you're dropping into presence because you've still got a bad feeling from that, but feelings aren't freedom. So that bad feeling isn't the freedom, so you just have to trust me in saying that that sort of breaks you out into that alive presence. It's just for a moment there's not such a caught up in this dream, in this reality. Okay, I'll move on. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just open the mouth and the mouth talks. But I don't mean to say that as in like other speakers do know what they're talking about and I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean it as in I'm not here. I'm just like an empty vessel that's like ba, 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 ba. You project that I'm sitting here thinking about what I'm saying and that I'm somebody saying something.